Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we'll be going through the Port Adelaide versus St Kilda game. Got to try and keep this a little bit short, around that 8 to 10 minute mark. I don't want to go extremely over, and probably will also, as I was saying in the last recap, the Western Bulldogs versus Carlton one. I do forget a little bit that had happened in the time that between the failed recording yesterday and today. 24 hours has obviously gone by, and I've probably forgotten a little bit about it. But anyway, we move on, and this was basically just the Sinead Goody show. She had 120 in total from 22 touches, 11 marks, 8 tackles. She just got away so quickly. If you look here, she was on, I think, 38 quarter, nope, 32, 19, 33, 36, and she just took like 3 marks in the first 2 minutes or something like that. It was something dumb, and you just went, this is just going to be a game for her. And it showed that she can still rack it up from the outside. I'm intrigued about when she transitions on ball, because I have a feeling they have to put her on ball at some point. So yeah, that'll be definitely an interesting proposition in the next year or two when she goes on ball, because she racks it up on ball. She can definitely get caught, and she's still a really good player from the wing, but I just think that on ball, if they go Dowrick, Goody, and say a Window, because I know Maloney and Lamb aren't getting any younger, I'll say it like that. I want to say they're both in their mid to late 20s, which is still prime age, I would guess you would say. Let me just check that. How old are they? Maloney's 29 and Lamb is 30. So those two are getting on in age, but you've still got the youngsters in Dowrick and Goody, as well as Window. And I mean, how old is Saint even? Saint's 26, so she's entering her prime. So you sort of see this whole almost, it's just a youngster brigade from Port Adelaide here. And so yeah, Goody, I think that she'll move on ball, or at least move slightly on ball in the next sort of 12 months or so, or at least I hope she does, because I'd like to see her move on ball, because I think she's a very good, I think that's where she played her juniors at from memory. So I'd like to see her do that. If we look here, you can see Goody 79% on ball in the game here against the West Coast Eagles, when she had to tag, and she actually did really well as a tagger. So even if they just, I know they won't do it, but that would be interesting to see if they put her on ball even as just a flat out tagger, given how good she is. But yeah, I can't wait for when they roll out a main midfield of Schultz, Dowrick, Window, and Goody in like 3 years time, when they're all like 23, 24, Dowrick will be about 25, but Schultz and also Goody and Window will be like 22. That'll be scary for oppositions, because they'll have 40 or so games under their belt between the youngsters, and I don't know what Dowrick games-wise is at, but she'll be surely in the 60s or so. And yeah, that'll just be really, really dangerous, because they also have goal sense, and Schultz is probably the best young ruckman up and coming at the moment, because I don't know how old Strom is, but Schultz is like 19. And let me just check how old is Strom, because watch Strom still be like 21 or something. Strom's 22, so she's not much older. So yeah, young rucks are ruling the competition at the moment. So yeah, Goody just dominated. Can't wait to see her on ball. I know a lot of people had her on the bench, and they kind of didn't have a way to grab her on her score effectively. So they kind of just got stuck, which is one of the elements of AFLW that is a little bit annoying. Probably an edit trade function would help with that, I think. But then again, it is a little bit old school, which can be, it can be annoying, but can also be helpful as well. Just being able to just, when the first game starts, knowing that you've got one player playing in it, so you can't really rejig after that, and just being like, yep, that's done for the weekend. And I guess the rest is luck. Maybe it makes up for not being, when things don't go your way, you can just say, oh, well, I couldn't do anything about it. Schultz, 108. Injury concerns with her looked, the way she went down, it looked like a potential PCL, which I'm sure that they'll probably clear up in the next day or two. Or if they haven't already, I haven't seen anything on Edmund, so I don't expect Schultz's to have come out already about her injury, if anything, but I will double check with Port Adelaide's social media just to see quickly if there is anything. but I doubt there is anything. Dowrick was amazing early. She got 2 goals away pretty quickly from memory, and then she just started laying tackles on anyone. As you see, 10 tackles, 2 goals. Saint from a ruck position, from sort of that full forward position, 82. Her role won't change much if Schultz does go down, as Levecki just takes up the number 1 ruck role. So yeah, I don't think that she will have any influence, or any big uptake in points because of Schultz going down if she does. Maloney, 67, just sort of that 3rd or 4th midfielder, providing some grunt work there. Lamb with 11, 4 and 4 for a 55. Levecki as well did pretty well, especially after Schultz went down, she did all right. Yeah, 16 last quarter, 53 and overall. Mills, Robinson, Ball, Gamak, I thought was actually a lot better than the stat line probably suggests. I thought she was probably the best defender out there for out of both sides. 10, 3 and 3 for a 48. Pope, 47. Window, 4 tackles, 47. O'Day, Houghton. Houghton wasn't able to influence the game as much, only 2 behinds for a 35. Borg, Stewart, Wendland, Brooksby, Syme as well. Syme off a full, half forward doesn't really work that well. And then Foley. And then we go over to St Kilda, and Smith and Lambert were the ones that dominated for them, I guess. 2 goals for Smith, 12 touches though, 10 tackles. So she just needs to find the ball more, I think. It's as simple as that. 88 for her was all right, but it's not top of the line, I would say. Said initial medical advice is cleared last week of any serious knee injury. Seems structurally fine, and they'll have a scan, but it seems okay. Okay, that's positive news for Schultz, which is a good thing. And yeah, I may go up to Schultz from O'Dowd if I can possibly do it. It's going to be a struggle because I believe that Schultz is going to go up, I think, about 30, 40, maybe even 70, 80k, and O'Dowd's only going to go up. So yeah, I think I might be struggling a little bit, but hopefully we have enough. I'm just thinking about 180k, 210. Probably going to have about 280k. So yeah, I'm probably going to need... it's going to be tight, I think, between Schultz, getting Schultz and not getting Schultz as from O'Dowd, which will be a little bit annoying if it is the case. But anyway, and it's good to hear that she's pretty much fine, because she will be a big upgrade target, I think, at least on O'Dowd. Smith, yeah, we talked about her before we went to about the Schultz injury, or lack of injury almost. Lambert, 80, McDonald, 69, Simpson, 68. Thought Simpson in the midfield was actually pretty good. I know that she's been playing that all year, but I thought she was able to tackle everything. Playing 66. Serene Watson, only 13 touches for a 65. 7 tackles as well. Not many marks, which was a little bit of surprise. Saints didn't get to play their game as well, so that just showed, because of how young and electric the Port Adelaide were, they didn't really get that sort of stop-start game that St Kilda really liked to play. So Serene Watson wasn't able to get those sort of chip marks that she really just racks up the disposals with. Richards, Vesely, Priest as well, 51. Feidler, Kelly, Burke, Stevens, Jacobson, Friend, Anderson, Wardlaw, 31. This is why you do not go a player like Wardlaw, because when they don't influence in the goals category, they really don't score. Sturt, Wiley, Guttridge, and Trudgeon, and that pretty much is the video. They're going through the Port Adelaide versus St Kilda game, which Port Adelaide get a huge win, which could push them towards finals. I think they're inside the 8 with 2 to play, and they have 2 relatively easy games to play. I think they play Gold Coast maybe in one of them, and another maybe is not Carlton, but maybe like not Collingwood, but someone down the bottom-ish range of it. So they have 2 winnable games, and I think if they win those games, I think they go to 7-4 or something, which would be quite amazing, given that they were, I think, 1-4 or something, and weren't looking too bright, and then they've just flicked a switch. But anyway, that is the video. If you did enjoy it, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and I'll see you guys in the next recap. Bye, guys.